This is not really good time for me to talk. I'm already exhausted, but I hope I can do the job, inshallah. Thank you. I should have been the first one when I had some energy. Let's see. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before I go further, I don't know whether anybody introduced our sister Zarina. She is the host over here. She has worked very hard, did a very good job. And I don't know any one of you know or not. 2 days from now, today is 12th, on 16th. 16th, she is going to talk on the red dot. That's a big honor. That's not a small thing, talking on the big dot. So please congratulate her before you go away. Thank you. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my great pleasure to welcome you. I see some of my friends from far distances. I am delighted to see you all here. Today, we are going to launch my third book in the market. And pretty soon, my fourth book will be ready to be launched, inshallah. Your presence makes today's event very special to me. Some of you might be thinking that since I am not a religious writer, religious teacher, I worked my whole life either for big corporations or the United States Army, then why did I devote my life to writing religious books? This is a good question. Well, the way I look at it, I'm not a writer of religious books. I consider myself a motivational writer. I try to motivate people to succeed in this world as well as hereafter. And I try to make them understand that we cannot succeed if we go against our born nature. I hope we all understand what is our born nature. We all are born with a nature. God gave us nature. God blew his ruh. God brought our soul from heaven. If we understand that, then we have to understand what is our born nature. Well, the majority of the world population believe that there is a creator who created us and the whole universe. Since the creator created us, no one knows our chemistry and our born nature better than him. Since he, the creator, created us, he has a natural love and compassion for us. And thus, he wants us to live longer, be successful in this world and hereafter. And for that, he gave us a manual, the Quran. I don't know how many people of you know that Quran is a manual. Every machine has to be maintained, and human being also have to be maintained. So Allah gave us a manual how to maintain ourselves. We have to follow that manual. Without that, we will be lost. So he gave us the Quran, commanding us to follow the way of the life that matches with our chemistry. The manual is given to us which matches with our chemistry. If we don't follow that, we are lost. No machine can work forever without maintenance. The prescribed way of life had to be named, and he named Islam. So the life he prescribed, he called it Islam. And he said that Islam is his chosen way of life for all humans, not for just Muslims, for all humans. That way of life which God gave us into the Quran is for all human beings. Those who will follow Islam, meaning Allah's prescribed way of life that matches with our chemistry, would be the winner. So if we want to win, you better follow the way of life God has prescribed. I know most of us completely ignore. We all think that we know everything. We know everything, we can do the best. We don't know anything, brother. I'm telling you. In my personal experience, I'm 86 years old. Few months I will be 87. And I know it's not easy. That matches with our chemistry would be the winner. They will be successful in both worlds. Before I go further, I would like to mention that Allah decided to create humans and the world for a reason. We are not over here without any reason. We are here for a reason. We should know what reason is. It's not just go get up in the morning, go to masjid, bum 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 5 times, 4 times, and go and forget who was creator. Who's giving our sustenance? Who's giving our risk? It's not that simple. We have to pay. God has said in the Quran many times that I will take revenge when you come back to me. That's not very easy. That's not very easy. I tell you, I cried day and night. God save us from that day. So He created us for a reason. And the reason is that if Allah guarantees humans our risk, sustenance, meaning guarantee all our needs and necessities, promise us the greatest reward, the heaven, living where Allah lives. Heaven is not a small place. Heaven is a place where Allah lives. We wish to live in heaven. Can you imagine? Do we have the character to live in heaven? Do you think we have a joke that we can kill bad mouth, abuse everybody, and go to live with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? It is joke. And nobody understands, and nobody trying to make us understand. This needs to be explained and clarified. It's not that easy. To live with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you have to qualify for that. We have to really meet His requirements. We have to live the way of life He has prescribed for us. So, promises the greatest reward, the heaven, living where Allah lives. Then would we obey Allah with our free will? That's all He wants. To obey Him with free will. He gives everything we need. We live most luxurious life. We eat biryani every day almost. And we forget. All He wants to obey Him with our free will. And if we don't give that, He will take revenge. Believe me, He will take revenge. It's not that easy. We have to be understanding that when we go back, how we will face Him, what we are going to tell Him, how did we live? Did we care for our neighbor? Did we ever lie or say the truth? Did I fight for the haq, for the truth? Or we just ignore everybody? We saw, I tell you one thing. I just remember this. When I first came to America, I didn't know what to do. I put my luggage in my door in the room and walked on the street. I came in Washington, D.C. So I was walking on Georgia Avenue, which is almost black community. That's not bad. But when I was coming back, two young, very healthy boys asked me, "Sir, you have a match?" I was very gentle coming from India. I stopped over there. I said, very nicely, gently, "No, sorry, I don't smoke." In the meantime, one of them jumped on me, hold my head in the back, and started putting his hand in my pocket. I cried, yelled, asked for help. There was nobody to help me. Everyone is walking by. Nobody was helping me. But I immediately sensed that nobody is going to help me. I have to do whatever I have to do by myself. So I gathered my strength. That time I was not like this. I can't even stand. I was a strong man. I took them on the back or threw them. And I ran. I ran from there until I got my door. So that was the life. That's life over here. That's where we are living. We see people being killed and we don't pay any attention. Is that life? What kind of life is that? Is that what God is going to appreciate and going to put us in the heaven to live with Him? We do today someone here, someone there, do masjid, do for some salat, and think we did a wonderful job. That's not a wonderful job. We have to have clean heart. We have to have pure heart. The heart which we want. Look at a child. How innocent they are. We have to be that innocent all the time, not occasionally. Nobody will give you this information. You have to pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm not going to last too long. While I'm here, what I'm saying, please listen what I'm saying and pay some attention. Allah did not just create us, just as He created other living things on the earth. We were created special. Allah created us the best of His creation. Honor us by making us vicegerent. We are His vicegerent. You know what vicegerents are? We are His vicegerent. And place us on the earth. Since humans are created to obey Allah with our free will, we had to be tested. Thus, the earth is our test ground. We are put on the earth to be tested, not just coming for making jokes, making speeches, and live like we are living in heaven already. This is not heaven. This is actually hell. More we suffer over here, better it is really. People who have a luxurious life, they should be crying. This is not a place to have a luxurious life. Allah once said in the Quran, I have created human being to live in hardship. What He's saying, live in hardship. Are we living in hardship? We have to live in hardship. So this is the test ground, where we would have an opportunity to re-qualify for a piece of heaven. This place we are sent to re-qualify ourselves for a piece of heaven. The piece of heaven which we were kicked out from. We want to go back again, we want to claim that piece of heaven, then we have to re-qualify for that. But unfortunately, we did not take Allah's words, His commandments, and His messengers' teachings seriously. Even though Allah warned us over and over, this world is our test ground, and Allah has filled this world with lots of distraction to distract us, to test our loyalty and obedience to Allah. So this test ground, He has already put over here a lot of distraction to see if we are loyal to Him, to see if we stay steadfast and continue obeying Allah, to indulge in the luxury and glamour of the world and fall into the devil's tricks and deception. That's not what we are doing. We are following devil's tricks and deception. We even forgot who the devil is. We don't even know that. In fact, we don't even know Allah. What do we know about Allah? Or we know Allah created us, He gives us this, that's it. The one who has created the whole universe, He's going to leave it, let it go easy. You have to find what Allah is. Allah is taking care of the whole universe. It's not a joke. He's not going to let us go easy unless we really pay some attention. I am a motivational writer. What does that mean? It means that I motivate people to succeed in both worlds. Now a question comes. What makes a person succeed? Success comes with good character and behavior. Success comes with good character and behavior, not just praying 5 times, not just by fasting, not just going for Hajj and Umrah. Character. What is character? Success comes with good character and behavior. Without good character and behavior, it is almost impossible for us to succeed. A good character person is a loving and caring person. He does not let anybody get hurt, meaning he does not let anybody get hurt by his deeds, his actions, his words, his behavior, and his dealings with his business, etc. Remember, our needs and necessities are all guaranteed. Thus, our existence is to help others by all means. Also, remember, if we are helping anyone, then there is nothing to be proud of. If just because we are helping a needy person, it doesn't mean that we feel proud, I'm great. I'm not great. I'm helping because Allah gave us an opportunity. If we are helping anyone, then it is only because Allah gave us an opportunity to earn points to please Allah. That's it. He's giving us opportunity to qualify for the heaven. Nothing to be proud of. So only thing we have to be thankful to the God. He gave us the opportunity. The fact is that it is Allah who takes care of everything. It is Him. He is the one who takes care of the whole thing, not we. He gives us an opportunity to pass or fail the test. My dear friends and relatives, this is a big subject, and I can't cover it here in a few minutes. So please read my books to get the better understanding and pray for me that I'm still alive to complete my 4th book. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of us with His rahmah. Ameen. Don't go. I'm not done yet. Before I close my talk, I need to explain something. Since Allah gave us the manual, the Quran, the book which tells us how to succeed in both worlds, then why we are not able to succeed? Do we ever think about that? If we have a Quran, God explains everything, then still why we don't succeed? Why we are being killed, humiliated, abused all over the world? Just because I'm okay doesn't mean the whole world is okay. We know the whole world is not okay. We know what happened with Palestine, what's happening with Palestine. We know what happened to Syria. We know what's happening in the other part of the world. Why? Why these things happening? All of them have the Quran. And still these things are happening. Why? This is a good question, deserves an answer. Now let me try to answer this. Allah, the all-knower, the all-wise, created us with a dual chemistry. You may ask, what is dual chemistry? What is dual chemistry? Do we know that? Allah is Allah. If we can make an artificial intelligence, if we can duplicate and make human people like thinking and walking, what Allah can do? Did we ever think? Allah gave us a dual chemistry. Please understand this. It's not a small thing I'm talking about. It's a dual chemistry we have. It means that Allah created us with a chemistry of fitra. Fitra, what is fitra? Meaning He created us with a natural alignment with truth, the haqq. We are created with a natural alignment with truth and haqq. When a child is born, the first teacher, his parent, are supposed to teach him to maintain his purity. Parent is not a joke. Parent take it very easy, our job. We are responsible as a parent to teach our children to maintain his chemistry. Born chemistry, born natural alignment with haqq, with truth. Do we do that? Do we ever understand that it's our responsibility? We just give them food, give them the school, and we are done. That's not done. It's a very big responsibility. Quran has said many times that the parent will be asked that what kind of teaching you gave to your children. And this is the start of our problem. This is how our problem starts. Please teach our children to maintain. The parents have to know how to keep our hearts pure. If we don't know how to keep our hearts pure, if our hearts are already polluted, we already sunk into the sin, what kind of teaching we can give to our children? So we have to learn that. Teach our children to maintain. The parents have to know how to keep our hearts pure. That means we have to stay away from hate, greed, ego, and arrogance, and do not get indulged in the comfort, luxury, and glamour of this world. Please pay attention. This is a very important word sentence. The parents have to know how to keep our hearts pure. That means we have to stay away from hate, greed, ego, and arrogance, and don't get indulged in the comfort, luxury, and glamour of the world. If we fail to do that, then our initial bond chemistry starts changing. Does that make sense? The initial bond chemistry, which are born as a pure, loving, caring, obedient slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it starts changing. Allah doesn't need to decide on Day of Judgment what we did. He has built ourselves in such a way that the moment we deviate from the true path, we start changing. We become arrogant. The first sign of our chemistry change, listen, what is sign of chemistry change? The first sign of our chemistry change is that we lose our patience and humbleness. We have no patience, no humbleness. We don't want to listen to anybody. We are not humble. The moment anybody gives a lecture, we say, well, what kind of lecture is that? I don't need any lecture. We know all everything. We lose our patience and humbleness and turn into hate, greed, ego, and arrogance. We become selfish, self-centered, short-tempered, and value ourselves more than others. We will start believing, I am the best person. Any person say one thing, our temper goes high. We get angry. We don't want to talk. We don't want to listen. These are the signs. These are signs of arrogance. If we understand that, we can avoid being arrogant. It's not a very easy thing. Greed is the most misunderstood word, especially when it comes to our earnings. Most of us believe that trying to earn more and more is our right. We believe earning is not a bad thing. As long as we work for that, we earn, and we are okay. Most of us believe that trying to earn more and more is our right. Well, it may be true. But trying to earn and trying to get more and more money are two different things. Trying to earn or trying to get more and more. Same job I'm doing, I want more. No justification. That's the thing. I will come to give you a lecture. I want first class ticket. I want this. I want that. That's not earning. Really. But trying to earn and trying to get more and more money are two different things. To earn more money, we have to qualify ourselves. To earn, we have to qualify. We have to have qualification. Meaning we have to have appropriate qualification, have to have desire to work harder and harder. We have to have a present attitude and behavior. We have to have good manner, moral, and ethic. And we have to have a desire to increase our skills and aptitude. We have to have all these things before we can say, I need more money, I qualify more money. We have to earn those more money. And then we have to trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, believing in His words. Again, we have to trust. Do we have to trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Did not He say that our risk, sustenance is already decided? And no one will get a penny more or less. It is His promise. Nobody will get one penny more, penny less, what He has already decided. And those who trust Allah are blessed with barakah. Do we know what barakah is? Barakah. Allah gives you what you need. Even if you don't make enough money, He will give you barakah in what you have. You don't have to bargain like this. You qualify, work, you give, and let Allah take care of it. We don't have trust in Allah. We want to take care of ourselves. When we lose our purity of heart, then the worst thing that happens is that we lose connection with our Creator. The moment we have lost the purity of heart, we lose connection. We are no more connected with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We lose our biblical cord that nourishes us the wisdom of divine knowledge. Biblical cord which God gave us to receive the divine knowledge that's disconnected. What that means? It means that we lose interest in reading the Quran or spiritual talks. And if we read, then we don't read with the eyes of our heart because we have turned dumb, deaf, and blind. We love to live within our comfort zone, believing that I am the only pious person, or maybe may feel more like thinking people, and the rest are misled. Thus, we fail to understand the divine knowledge of the Quran. That's the reason we don't understand what God has said. That's the reason we are still suffering and suffering and suffering. We have lost the connection, the real connection, and we are not receiving the knowledge, divine knowledge, what we are supposed to get. Thank you very much for patiently putting up with me and listening me, inshallah. Okay.